Have your videos recently been getting no views? Or has it felt like you've recently been putting in a lot of effort into your videos and they've been getting thrown out of the algorithm after only a couple of days? Well, it's probably because you haven't been doing what is currently working for the YouTube algorithm in 2023. And if you are not adjusting your strategy, your views are going to suffer. And that's why in this video, I'm going to show you how to adjust to YouTube's new autoplay feature along with 2 other things you should be doing right now. I'm glad I've been able to help you guys by sharing some things that have helped me in my YouTube journey that you guys have also seen some success with. I believe that it's really not magic, it's just understanding the game that we are playing. So if you want to continue to stay updated with what is currently working for the YouTube algorithm, then make sure you drop a sub. So change number 1 is to focus less on thumbnails and more on the first 10 seconds of your video. YouTube recently launched a new autoplay feature, which is going to play the first few seconds of the video while they're hovering over it. So that means that thumbnails are going to serve less importance and the first few seconds of your video are going to serve more importance to your video's overall success. And if you don't believe me when I say that this could completely change the way we go about creating our videos, then here's Mr. Beast talking about this feature.
5 seconds.
Exactly. Like,
And
so,
you make sure the first 5 seconds looks like the thumbnail.
of course, because it autoplays so quickly. So like the thumbnail is irrelevant. I have to like visually convince you to click on the video.
Even he is making sure that he focuses on the first few seconds of the video and showing people what they're going to get by just visually seeing it in the first 10 seconds. Now, I'm not saying that thumbnails are completely irrelevant, but YouTube may continue to push this autoplay feature. So you need to focus on hooking your viewer in not only with the script of your video, but also visually within the first few seconds of your video. And I think the great part about focusing on this now is that you're going to increase your CTR because people are going to see this before they even click on your video. But then on top of that, you're also going to increase the overall retention of your video because this is also going to serve the hook of your video. And if you can really hook the viewer in, they're going to watch the rest of the video because of it. So overall, focusing on the first few seconds of your video is going to be a low risk, high reward thing that can actually impact the whole video. So change number 2 is to focus on which hooks perform better. So a trap that I fell into in some of my earlier videos is trying out different hooks, but not keeping track of what actually worked. This led to me having to start from scratch every single video and not actually being able to improve on what had worked before. And when you do this, it's not only going to make you take longer to create a video, it's also going to impact the overall views that your video gets. So in order to stop that, I want you to plan your hooks ahead of time. Make sure you plan out a couple different hooks that you can try in different videos and then keep track of what is working. And in order to really do that, I want you to go to your analytics, click on content, then look at key moments for audience retention. This will show you how the first 30 seconds of your video performed and how well it hooked people in. But on top of that, it'll also show you the worst performing hooks, so you'll see what did not work and what did not resonate with your audience. So by doing this cycle of creating different hooks and making sure you keep track of what worked, you're going to be able to understand your audience better and create hooks specifically tailored in order to hook them into the entire video. So change number 3 that you need to make is don't get so caught up trying to create the perfect hook / video. You really need to stop being a perfectionist. I know you want to get every single part of your video perfect and you want to make sure you do it to the best of your ability, but overall it's really not going to help you if you don't understand what is actually going to work for your audience. Do you think it would be better for your audience if you try out as much as you can and find out what they actually like, or putting hours into one video focusing on what you think they might like? So I want you to try out as much as you can, keep track of your analytics, and use and improve on what has already worked. So if you do this, you're going to be more consistent and get videos out more consistently for your audience. But then on top of that, you're not going to fear failure. You're not going to fear trying out as many videos as you can, so you find out what your audience actually enjoys. But here's the thing, now you know what's working for the algorithm in 2023, but on top of that, you need to know what is specifically working for small channels in 2023. So if you want to know how to do that, go ahead and click on this video right here.